Hi guys, and welcome back to Dan's Tanks. Just thought I'd give you a little update just before sort of all my plants arrive and stuff. Whilst I've been waiting for my plants to arrive, I've been getting things ready to set up the aquarium. As you can see, it's still completely bare. So I've been soaking my wood, which I'm going to show you. I've got my rocks, which I'll show you as well. And I really wanted this series to follow exactly how I am going to go about setting up the aquarium. Just for anyone who's kind of thinking about setting one up and is unsure on all the sort of little bits that you don't really think of. I should say that like I haven't had a fish tank now for about 10 years ago, the last tank I had. And like with being at uni, I sort of move around every year, so it kind of wasn't it wasn't really suitable to set up any sort of tank of any size. But now that I'm sort of somewhere where I'm going to be for a little while, I thought I'll get back into the hobby. So I've spent sort of literally months deciding sort of what fish I'm going to go for, what style I'm going to go for. Originally I was planning on setting up like an Asian native tank, so all the plants were sort of going to be from Asia, all the fish were going to be from Asia. The style of the aquascape was sort of going to be very heavily influenced by that area as well. But I'm still going with quite a lot of Asian plants, but this isn't sort of a biotope aquarium. This is just kind of just sort of to my taste. So anyway, in front of you can see I've got my AquaSafe, which I'll maybe do a little video on in a few weeks. I've got my Safe Start to introduce my bacteria into my system and to speed up the cycling process. Those of you that have seen my profile on Fish Tank TV will know that I'm a microbiologist, so my area in fish tanks is sort of the biology of fish tanks, specifically sort of things like the nitrogen cycle, things like that. And also, in front of you there, you'll see Nutrifin Plant Grow, which it came with the tank, but I'm going to see sort of how that goes, and I might get some more once that runs out. Also, I'm going to show you the different bits of wood that I've got. So, just go around here. It's not really very bright at the moment, but in front of me here is my bucket with some Mapani wood that I picked up from the range. Anyone in the UK that's sort of into tropical fish keeping, I'd really recommend looking at the range for wood for the aquarium. It's ridiculously cheap, and I got a few interesting pieces, so it's soaking at the moment to try and get some of the tannins out. Been changing the water daily. We've got this piece here. It's quite an interesting piece. This was like $1.99. We've got this piece. This is probably my favourite piece that I got. I think I'm going to be able to do something quite interesting with this. And also got this piece here. It's not as sort of angled or anything, but I'm sure I can do something with those. So yeah, the first day the water was kind of the colour of, I'd say, really quite strong apple juice, and now it's kind of down to like a straw colour. What I might do is run some carbon in the filter when I first set the tank up, just to try and draw some more of them tannins out of the water, because it's going to be leaching tannins for quite a while. So also, I'll now show you the different rocks that I've got for the aquarium. So this is quite a nice sort of piece. And again, this piece has quite a few angles on it, a few spots where I could maybe try and anchor some Java fern onto it. So that's going to be quite interesting. I would have got a few more pieces of rock, but they were all pretty big, the ones that were in the basket, so I just got those two. So yeah, that's the little update for today. That's what I'm going to be using for my hardscape for my tank. The plan is, tomorrow night I will be taking the wood out of the bucket and rinsing my sand through tomorrow night thoroughly, and I'll be hardscaping my aquarium, ready for the arrival of the plants, hopefully on Wednesday night. So I'll plant my aquarium on Wednesday and fill it up with water, get the filter running, get the safe start in, and hopefully I'll show it set up on Wednesday. I'll show it set up tomorrow, dry. I'll show it set up on Wednesday with the plants in, and then I'll show it on Thursday when hopefully the water's cleared, and it'll be hopefully it'll look nice. And then depending on what my water chemistry's like, and whether my ammonia and nitrites are at zero, I'm going to add some livestock at the weekend hopefully. So there we go, it's just a little update, and stay tuned, there's more to come. It's going to get better, I promise.